What's up everybody, it is Colin here, and in this video we're going to build a live Instagram story ad example, 3 different ads we're going to make. I am in the Big Bang Ads dashboard. It's the affiliate CPA advertiser I'm going to use for this video. I'm streaming this live in the Facebook group. So we're going to choose which offer we're going to pick and which geo we're going to pick for the offers. And then I will build them using Canva from scratch just to show you guys it's super easy. And these are ads that are converting like crazy right now. All right, so I asked which geo should we run. So we got UK, New Zealand, Australia, and then we got FN, which I don't think is a geo. Do you mean FR or Finland? FL? I think FL is Finland, right? Or UK. So I got Finland, I got the UK, I got New Zealand and Australia. I got everything here you guys mentioned. So as soon as we pick a good geo, let's just do UK for the first one. And then as soon as you guys figure out what we want to do next, we'll go. All right, so this is UK. And let me see, you got a long list. Here's another UK. And just 2? I think so. So these are not 2 offers. They actually have the selection of the offer list behind the offer. So actually, Big Bang Ads is not really a platform for straight beginners. If you make a couple hundred revenue per week, feel free to sign up for Big Bang Ads through my link in the description of this video. However, if you do not have enough experience and they decline you, don't get upset, because this is a very, very professional network. You can see the payouts are really high, the earnings per click are really high. So obviously they want good traffic and motivated affiliates. So let's have a look. We have tons of offers. I already picked mine. I would really like to do Red Bull. Red Bull is a new offer. It got listed 2 days ago. What do you guys think? Is Red Bull a good choice? I think so. I think we could make some really good ads with Red Bull. Let's just check the lender. Because Red Bull is like a young demographic. It's very popular. Win a year supply of Red Bull. That's great. That's great. And then we can use this as well. The lender looks good. I think Red Bull, yeah. All right, we got a yeah. So let's go with Red Bull on the first one. All right, so what we have to do first is I always like to follow my template. So to follow my template, we have to go to shapes. So elements, shapes. And then we take the block. Let me see where it is. Just load all of them. I think it's the one at the beginning, right? So we take this one, then it's only the outside, but I want to fill the entire center. You can use this one too, but it's not actually the one I want. So I actually want the square, but the square should be all the way at the top, shouldn't it? Well, you can also just type it here, actually, square. Let's see what we get. I got to sneeze. Bless me. I want photos. No, I want illustrations. I don't know what I want. If we do square, we don't get a square. Yeah, here we go, square. Oh, where did it go? Here. All right, we get this square. So all you have to do is type in square. Well, it's really hot in my office right now. All right, so we actually get a real square, and I want like a rectangle which we can move. This is not the way I wanted it to go. All right, so if I go back to what I had before, I deleted everything to show you guys. And then I was supposed to build it from scratch, right? But I'm a little bit of a cheater because I just removed my own template. Look, there it comes, right? So let me just get the text back. Oh, there we go. So this was the ad I used for a Watch Me Build I recorded, which will be online soon after this video. So these are the elements. So this is like a straight bar, as you can see. Oh, I took the one with the curved edges because the square is no longer available apparently. So, and then you take the text. So let's just remove this and then go from scratch, right? So I will show you exactly how it's done because that is important, right? All right, cool. So what we do is we actually go to text right now, and then we go to heading. And obviously this heading is not good, right? So we begin always with swipe up and win. So swipe up and win. Ooh, that's not good either. And win a year supply of Red Bull. All right, it's quite long. And win. And what's not working? And win unlimited Red Bull. All right, as you can see, it's not really working that well. So we have to change something because the unlimited and the Red Bull is too long. So we're going to change the font first of all. I always like to use a Laron heavy, if that's how it's pronounced. So this looks good. So we want to compress it a little bit. So you go to spacing, and the letter spacing doesn't have to go together. Sorry, it has the height. So it's too far apart. So this is what we need. So now it says swipe up and win unlimited Red Bull. So, oh, and win, that's what it says. Swipe up and win unlimited Red Bull, like this. So you can see the unlimited and Red Bull, ooh, it does go on one, but then it will be really long. But that's fine. So we want it to be too simple as read as possible. So if we would go a year supply, let's see if that fits. It's unlimited is a little bit shorter, I think. A year supply. And then it would say off Red Bull, but it also doesn't fit, see? So we'll go with what we had before, unlimited Red Bull, which makes the same sense. It's the same idea. All right, then we take this, and obviously black on black doesn't work, and the banner has to be black, so we put this to white. There we go. So here, there we go. All right, we can move this around depending on how big the ad is going to be, where it has to go. But first, we need to create this border circle. And that's actually quite surprising how that works. So we don't have to need square anymore. We actually need a full circle right now. And we're going to use this one. So you might say, but this is a circle. So how does that work? Well, you make it a little bit smaller, and then you drag it to the corner like so. Like, or maybe a little bit bigger. Like this. And you see, the circle is gone because it's here, but this is a perfect swipe up field. So I already have the swipe up PNG, but I'm still going to show you how to get it. So you do swipe up, and PNG, like that. And then you can just pick one, which one looks good to you, and you use that one. So which one did I use? I've used this one before. I've used this one before. Right, but this one is black. So that was always the issue. You need it in white PNG. Instead of black, it needs to be the other way around. So maybe it's this one. This one already has a black background, right? And the white PNG has a black background. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but then, yeah, the inside of the hand is the right. And then, well, the swipe is actually gray, which I would prefer if it's white too. So this looks a little bit weird. I mean, it looks kind of like this. Something came to mind. Let's see what we do. Yeah, so let's try and work with this. Because the arrow is good if it's displayed, but it's not like a huge deal. You can obviously spend some time finding the best one. I think this one will just do fine. So yeah, it's quite big, which is nice. So you go like a little bit smaller, and then here you make it as big as needed. This one looks actually really good. So I recommend you get this one. Simple, from the first page, boom, there we go. This is just like a call to action. Above this call to action, and Instagram will display their call to action here. So if needed, this goes a little bit down, right? So we can make it like this, but then all you have to do is get the circle to the background. So arrange, back, there we go. See? If needed. So now we need to fill in the back. What you understand from this is as soon as you have this set up, for the next one, we just change the image, and then all we do is we change the text. So I always say girls convert, right? So we do Red Bull case PNG. So let's see if they actually display a case of Red Bull. There we go. So we'll use this. I think this one is the best one. Is this a PNG though? No. 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 Yeah, this one, is this PNG? No. All right. So that's not gonna work. This is sugar-free, which probably most people don't want. Okay, so if we do Red Bull PNG, maybe we get one Red Bull. Maybe we'll find a case. So you get a lot of the logo, right? Which makes sense. But we don't want just like a 4-pack. It needs to be like, the case is also displayed on the offer, but I don't think we can grab it for the offer. That usually doesn't work because they also Photoshop it together. This one would be great if it's actually PNG. This is really nice because it's still sealed, right? Makes good sense. If it doesn't work, it's okay, right? It doesn't matter. I have loads of ideas. So let's go with my favorite, which is Red Bull Girls. I also did that for Monster Energy in a video once. There we go. So we need to be able to crop the girls together to fit the screen. So, but these are promo girls, which is giving the wrong impression. That would mean Red Bull Girls. Yeah, they're not as good, the Red Bull Girls, as the Monster Girls. That's what I can say for sure. So let's go with something else. Red Bull gives you wings. All right, yeah, then we'll go with something like this, like an official Red Bull background, right? Maybe something like this, right? And then we cut it off, but this is not in HD. So we'll do Red Bull wallpaper phone. So you get a wallpaper for a phone. So this is Red Bull Racing. That's a shame because that one would work really well. Red Bull, this one. It's also not super HD, but let's see what we can do. Because we have to make 3 ads and I don't want to take up your entire day. But, oh, this one is nice. Yes, this one is good. Too bad it's not like super HD. If we can get like a better image, it's cropped. Like images like this, ooh, it's a little bit too fake, but it's really nice. This one is nice. So you just click around and then you'll end up somewhere. What does it say? Yeah, it's in like, I don't know which language this is, Eastern Europe. All right, let's try these images, see if we can come up with something which is nice. So you just drag these images into Canva, and then you wait for them to, swipe up, we already did. And then you just wait for them to process. So screen is freezing for a little bit. So all we can do is be patient. That's what happens when you're recording, you're streaming, and then you're trying to upload a bunch of images. Technology can handle it. Technology cannot handle it. It's okay. All right, there we are. I think it's all uploaded. I don't know which images actually made it and which one didn't, because I tried to upload all of them and then it got a little trippy. All right, is it processing or should we just keep it easy? All right, let's just try one image. All right, reload this design. Yeah, so it's tripping out, right? Oh, what's it doing? That's what happens when you use free tools. But it's all good. We got time, no rush. We make the ads how they're supposed to be. All right, back to the uploads. Right, there we go. Let's just go with this one. If it looks good, then we'll just move on. It's so small. So it doesn't convert well. If you make it big, it looks ugly. You see? So this is not good. let's go with this one. It's also too small. Oh, well, actually, it doesn't look bad. So this would be like one Red Bull, but I don't feel it like this. It doesn't look good, right? It's just, meh. It's not it. So let's go with this one. We can actually upload this one this time. All right, so actually the one I already uploaded, fuck. Well, let's see if we can do a second one or that it will trip again. See, so these are all coming out to be too small. We would actually need like a real phone background to make the right fit. And these images usually are already prepared, right? So Red Bull phone background. I can't imagine. Oh, we should have done that one. So this is Red Bull racing, which it's about to drink, right? This time it's not really about the racing. I cannot imagine a lot of people who watch like the racing also drinking Red Bull while they watch it. I think they know that that's the sponsor and that's it. Okay, let's go like this, and then I think the crop 3, or is it like the image 13? Which one was the one with the phone background? Is it this one? No. Then is it this one? Yes. All right, let's try this one because that one looks potential. So if you want to use something like this, because this looks good, right? If you want to use something like this, you need a case of Red Bull to be displayed here, or at least at the top, because this alone doesn't make that much sense. It looks decent, but it will not ooh, this one is nice. It will not convert as well. But this is only one can, and they can win like a year's supply, so we want like many cans. So if you do Red Bull collection, you will get probably a ton of crazy fanboys who have like a whole can collection with the Red Bull. There we go. These are the good images, right? Look like this. It's crazy. No, they don't have that many. Let me see. So something like this, but this is a YouTube thumbnail. You want like a background of all the cans. But for Red Bull, it doesn't work, but it would have been like a really good idea if you could put that together. So Red Bull, we're actually going with Gives You Wings. Did we do that one before? Sounds familiar, or maybe I just said it. So this would be great, only the image is not big enough. So if we go with Red Bull and then just search for like the big images. So you open these settings. Oh. That's preferences. Or maybe we can just search this first. So you see, sometimes it's not that easy to make the offer, and then you could just skip it. But we're not going to give up that easy. Is this a PNG? No. Just click around, see. Oh, this is one. All right, awesome. See, that's how you get it. Don't give up, just keep clicking, and then you will get one. Is this? All right, so in this sense, what you can do, I'm getting tired of this piece of shit. Upload this bitch. All right. There we go. Then you take this and then you display it big. Like this. Bang. Easy. So that's how you would make the Red Bull one. Maybe you might want to use a different background, make it a little bit more fancy. Then you just press download. That's it. One done, 2 to go. So I hope the second one doesn't take 20 minutes to be established. Let's pick the different one. And I'm going with Maldives, obviously. Or Puerto Rico. No, let's do Maldives. This one. Maldives. So what we need, so we're going to change this. Swipe up and win. Swipe up and win a trip to Maldives. All right, that's done. Now all we need is the images again, but here we know. We're going for girls again, and then we do Maldives, Instagram. So we're going to get images from Instagram that are from people that are in Maldives or talking about Maldives or whatever. And then you just look and see what these people are up to. But as you can see, it's not that interesting. Some people sitting. This one would be nice. A girl. Because what you want with this one is to be relatable. Girls like girls. Boys like girls. Girls like men. Boys don't like boys. That's how it goes. In that sense, what you want to do is the attractive character is always female in your ads. It's always female. It's highly unlikely you will ever promote anything with male. Every time I've tried, it didn't work. Or it didn't work as well. This is a nice ad. So what you have to look out for when trying to use like models and stuff is like the nudity. Because Facebook, Instagram is pretty strict on how it could look like. One big factor is that you can use different locations because the people that are going to get the ads in front of them, if the water is a little bit less blue, they don't know that it's not in Maldives. They don't know anything about it. So that doesn't really matter. So if we do, so let's do Bali bikini Instagram. So what happens is males don't wear bikinis. So what happens is you get like all females, right? You want to be like sex sells. It always does, it always will. So in that sense, you want to take like, not like explicit images, not where near it, but like this one. I don't think it's big enough, but this one would work really well. So we're just going to take that one. It's not bright enough though for my liking. And if there's something that I always insanely profitable for me on Instagram story ads, it's running girls and trips. Trip offers, that's my thing. So this method works extremely well and it's actually very simple. So here is not enough background, right? This one is really nice. So this grabs a lot of attention because obviously she has a pretty very toned physique. What's going on here? Yeah, so for the guys, which is like 99% of the audience, don't get too distracted while making these ads. So this is too much photo shoot. It's not going to work. Let's just try and work with the images you have. I think you have a pretty good understanding of what the trip offers could consist of. But basically it's girls on swings, girls posing. This is already too much stuff. Like this one might work. Like you have to test. This one is quite interesting. So she's somewhere on Bali, but it could be Maldives as well. Nobody knows. Right, so then we go to here. Hopefully it will upload a little bit faster this time. And here, all you need to do is have the girl fill up the background. That's it. Nothing else. Very simple. All right, then take this girl. All right, now all that matters is that the picture is good enough. So it's a little bit pixelated, but it's not bad, right? So what I don't like about this image, it's not bright enough. So let's see if we can manipulate a little bit. Nah, it doesn't look good. So you could run it, but it's not my favorite. Let's try the next one. So this girl here, there's like it's a little bit brighter and there's some stuff going on in the background. So hopefully she makes the cut. So that will look like this. She's too big. She's taking up everything. So it would have to be like this. And I don't think it's that aesthetic this way. So let's try the last one. You can tell I'm hella picky, right? How I make my ads. But I'm just being honest. Like in that sense, I don't like it. So I don't even want to show it as an example. But I like this one. This one is really good. So you can put her here and you see the trees here, right? But that's not appealing. You want to see the ocean. So how you put her? Do you put her here? No. The body is the main thing, right? Or you could put it here and she looks at the text. But in this sense, I would just put her right about here and have yourself a great ad. Next. All right, then somebody said, let's have a look at Germany. So let's do that. Let's pick, I think they have a couple from Germany. Germany. Here, 250 payout. Let's see what we can do for Germany. All right, so I didn't pick the right one because these are all Facebook offers, it appears. They don't select it on that, but I think like those offers are more geared towards Facebook and shit. I don't even know what I wanted to say. Let me see. All right. Yeah, here we go. All right. Ada Cruises, Adidas. I like cruises though. Like I told you, I like trips. I like cruises too. Maldives again, Monster, which I just told you about, the Monster Girls. This Monster offer is so easy. So let's do two more. Let's do the cruise and Monster. Yeah, first we do the cruise and then we do Monster. If the cruise is good, right? Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's do cruise is super easy, right? And win a. I didn't even know where the cruise goes. That's important. Because we might be able to make like a good angle that way. I don't know what IDA is. Is that the brand? Oh, North America or Europe. So let's say win a cruise to Canada. Yeah, right. We just angle it towards Canada, although it's in North America. Swipe up and win a cruise to Canada. Canada. Yeah, perfect. All right, so then all you have to do, this is so easy. You just take a big cruise ship and that's it. And I've run a cruise ship offer before. I don't know which one it was, but it was definitely, I did something special. I didn't do just cruise ship, I'm for sure, because these images, they all don't work. I think I did again, like phone background, something like that. Ooh, this is a nice image. Carnival, cruise ship, phone wallpaper. Let me see. Yeah, this looks better because these images, so this one is interesting. This one is interesting. But let's see if I can, oh, this one is also interesting. See? Let me see if I can actually find my winner here. I still remember what it looks like. I just have to find it. Lots of good images though. Like it looked something like this, but then it was way closer to the image, or I might have cropped it. That it was like really big and I cropped it to make it fit, but it's not here. But I'm still going to take one. I am going to take so many choices though. I think this one is good. You see the different color above the ship makes it distinct from other ones. This one is too small, but it looks good. So let's see if they have some. Ooh, yeah, that's too. So these would all not fit. So let's check out this one, because this one fits perfectly, right? 1080 by 1920, which is right the Instagram story at dimension. So this one is too big. So this is the original image. So let's just take this one. It looks a little bit fake though, but now I see it from closer. It looks like really fake. So this is the cruise ship. So yeah, these are all like old school ships. So cruise ship, let's just do one more. What else can we do with cruise ship? Cruise ship wallpaper? Oh, let's do cruise ship Instagram. Let's just scroll through this real quick. I think cruise ship Instagram will be really good. Because I haven't found my winner yet, right? It's not here. And it was actually quite simple one. Instagram. As you can see, those are like the terms I always use. That's why I can think of them so fast. I always use the same pattern. You don't have to, and sometimes you try something new, but most of the time you just use the same one. So Instagram is not going to work out. You can already tell. So we do phone background. Not wallpaper background, different keyword, other images potentially. See, a whole load of different images. But these, they all don't fit the original description as phone background, right? The dimensions are all different. So let's do cruise ship, one last attempt, and then we do settings, Or is it tools? Tools? Yeah, tools, size, large. So we got all the large cruise ship images, which we can crop. This one's pretty crazy, but there's too much going on. It will drag away from the attention of the image. Man, we actually don't have that great of images in our selection this time. Huh. Cruise, let's go with cruise trip. Cruise ship trip. All right. Is this something we can use? No, it's too fake. These are like real ads, too fake. Too fake. Yeah, I did something like this with the cruise ship, but it was a really, really good one. All right, well, gotta work with what we have. I don't want to keep you guys here for hours. I'm kind of disappointed though in that we couldn't find any better images, because it's called a cruise ship, right? What else would you call it? I think just cruise ship is the normal word for it. Cruise ship. Yeah, so it's still on a large. What's carnival though? Let's remove the large. Is that like a specific ship? Because it all has the red. I think so. It has the red, so it's a specific cruise ship called Carnival apparently. Probably it's not like the world's largest ship or whatever. Yeah, okay, too bad. Let's go here. And obviously I have a huge database of images, so I can just look them up, which one it was, right? You guys want to see the original winning image? Let me know, and then I'll do it. See, this one fits perfectly, but it's not that great. So if you guys want to see the original image, then I will get it. Yes? All right, let me just put it to the other screen so it's not being recorded, all my images, right? Let me just look to the left on my second screen. So it'll take a while, right? Because it was like 9 months ago when I ran it or whatever. I've shown it to my mastermind students. A lot of them killed it with these trip offers because they're so easy. Like, who doesn't want to win a free trip, right? You just run it broad without any interest and you make like hella money. All you have to do is make like multiple variants, right? That's the whole game that you have to understand. You don't just make one. I made you one as an example, but you make like multiple ones just to ensure that you're testing enough. Oh, Disney is also a very good offer. I see it now. But man, did I test many images. This is crazy. Thousands and thousands of images, and it's loading so slow. But, and this is all still Facebook. Facebook. That's why usually I don't even need to search for images. I just scroll through my old images and that will be that will be good. I will find something there. Cars, exotic cars for Instagram. All right, here we got story ads. So I got all kinds of story images. I think we're close right now. 1 more minute. Right, win a trip to New York is what I see. Some fashion vouchers, PlayStation, Victoria's Secret, H&M. Yeah, there we are. All right, I got them. Let me just drag this to the other screen again. Right, there it is. So here are the images, right? You guys ready? So this is like a $5,000 profit campaign, right? So I'm just going to show you. See, I told you I picked this one. So this is the first one I made. I made 4 images. I made this one. And that's the one I also saw on Google and I said that's a nice image. So this one I made. Then, so that's number 1, right? This is number 2. And you guys have to pick which was the winner. So this one is number 2. right? You see the yellow, which is really nice, and the sun on the ship. So that's number 2. This is number 3. And it has like a little watermark, but it's okay. So this is number 3. And this is number 4. Last one. So this is number 4. So the question is, which one of this was clearly the winning image from all of them? First one to guess it gets something special. All right, I'm looking at the feed. I'm refreshing the Facebook feed. Who is going to comment 1, 2, 3, or 4? You can only guess once. Who's going to guess? Who's going to guess? People are asking all kinds of random questions, which I'm not going to answer because it's not related to what we're doing right now. All right, nobody's going to guess? Then I'm going to say it. Number 2, that's wrong. Number 3, that's wrong. Oh, somebody actually said this one, which I think means 4. App, you won. It's this one. 1, 1. You guys are all wrong. It's this one. This is the best one. And I would say, looking at it now, I would say the battle was between this one and this one, because the other ones didn't look nice. But this one, it looks good, and it also did extremely good. So I gave you the winning image right now. All you have to do is find this image on Google, wherever it may be, and then you can run it and make some money. All right, last one, Monster Energy. Win a year supply. Supply of Monster. And I also have the winning ad for that one, but that one I'm not going to show you. I think this campaign, it didn't have enough audience, so I made I think around 2,500 euros on it, but then it died. So, and I did something really interesting. I can actually show you exactly what I did for this one, because it worked really well. And I never usually do this, but this was around August last year, so August 2018, and at that time I didn't have that much knowledge yet on how to run it, but I ran this campaign and it did really good. Kelvin is I won. Well, I think App was the first one to guess and he got it right immediately. So you didn't win, actually. All right, Monster Energy. So what I did was I went to the offer, and then I took this thing. Can I take, or did I make a screenshot? I don't recall. No, because this is going to get the HTML. Maybe I did it on the other page. So is this going to, no. So maybe they changed it, because I did a screenshot or whatever. So maybe I did like this. Because this has 250 cans of Monster Energy you can win, right? So if you put that, you don't need to put the text at the bottom, right? So that's what I put at the top. It didn't really make sense, but it also did make sense. So for the Monster Energy, you have like a loads amount of girls, images with girls, so you can just pick. Look at this. They look way better than the Red Bull girls. So this one is nice, but it's small. Like, I don't know if it will be good if we make it bigger, right? They're all pretty small. So this one would be too much for Instagram, right? She's cute, too small. I think I used this one too. I used this one, but it didn't work as well. And I know which one works well, but this is all I did. I just did Monster Girls, and there's hella girls shows up. All of them you can use. Oh, this one did good. So I picked this one too, but I cut her out. So I only took her, right? So you just have to wait for it to load a little bit. Yeah, you see? So this one did good. It wasn't the best one for sure, but I think I had like 10 images, and this was in the top 3. I think it was number 3 actually, but obviously it's such a long time ago, I may be mistaken. But I for sure I know that it did well. Right, can we go all the way up at once? Yeah, there we go. So what you would have to do with her is you have to crop it real good. So you want to see the monster energy. And then it goes like this, super easy, right? So that's one you can do, but let's do another one. Because I know somewhere here was like the super good one. And sometimes it takes a while. I haven't seen this one before, but I really like this one. They look very nice. This one. Let's try to see this one. But you can pick any of these, right? Like you can just crop them all and make them fit. Basically, right? What did I? Storage was full, but no worries, you didn't miss much after that. Within 20 seconds of that, we wrapped it up, so we didn't lose much of the content. But that was basically it. This is how you make super profitable Instagram story ads, and you can also kill it with your campaigns. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.